My mom and dad both earned state championships rings in high school. I won one also, but my basketball team was defeated in the Elite Eight in the state playoffs. I had earned a scholarship to go play college basketball, but I was still devastated. I had no way of knowing at the time that my dream would be realized that same year in a very unexpected way. I decided to run track my senior year just to get in shape for college basketball. It had never been my thing. I didn't think I was very good at it. I had a concussion the following year and decided not to run, and also, as well as one of my former basketball teammates tore her ACL, and this was her first year also. We were accompanied by two freshmen that had just came into high school. We weren't considered to be very good, and this was my first time ever, so there weren't very high expectations. With two coming back from injury and two freshmen, we weren't exactly the best quartet you would suspect to come in and win a state championship. Throughout the season, I had to work on self-discipline, and I learned quickly that there was no way I could run my best without taking care of my body. I knew if I did this, I would perform much better. I had to cut back on a lot of junk food. I had to get my body in better condition by eating healthier meals. I started with a healthy breakfast every morning. I had to put in extra time on the weekends. I began running with my little brother and hiking a lot with friends. The 3,200 meters, 2 laps, it was very strenuous, and you have to learn to push yourself to make it all the way through. I knew to compete that I had to be my very best because we all have a role, and I didn't want to let my teammates down. We became so focused throughout the season on one goal that we had in mind that nothing could stop us. Against all the odds, we won the conference championship and moved on to win the district championship. All four of us were so excited. We had worked so hard for what we had. No one ever believed that we could make it this far. We had just recently broken the school record and continued to break more as we kept going up. No one expected us to do this, neither did we. Our coach believed in us more than anyone. Finally, we made it down the road to state. The race that day was very exciting. We had no time to be nervous though. It was at Aggie Stadium at North Carolina A&T, the biggest track we'd ever been on. There were thousands of fans, and all the attention was directed on us the very first race. We knew we'd done everything we could to prepare and get ready for this moment. Now we just had to do it. We believed in each other, and that's all that mattered. We started out the race, and I was the third leg. I watched the first two legs go on, and it was a pretty steady pace. Everyone was pretty close together. I got the baton, and we were in second place. All I had to do was pass one girl, and I knew if I could get our last leg a good chance, then we could be state champs. It took me the whole first lap. I kept a steady pace, and I was waiting to make my move. I made my move in the last 100 yards of the race and passed the girl within 10 yards of my final leg. When I handed the baton off, our last runner, Shay, made the first lap around and was already 10 yards ahead of the next runner. We knew we had it. My coach was jumping up and down, tears were everywhere. I never imagined this moment would happen, especially when I started the race, the very first race of my track season, running sprints. I never imagined it ending the state championship in distance. We'd worked so hard, and we all knew that we deserved this. Nothing can compare to the joy I felt that day. We were a strong unit, and we were successful together. It took self-discipline, hard work, teamwork, and being physically fit. It took a lot of sacrifice, but it was all worth it in the end. We were 2A state champs in track, and I finally gotten my ring. I never imagined to have gotten it this way at all, but that doesn't matter. It taught me the value of teamwork and hard work, and the thing I remember most is not the ring or the medals. It is the teammates that I ran with and worked hard and sweated with every day in practice. And that moment, that all the tears at the end, it was all worth it. Hopefully these good habits will help me throughout the rest of my life. Track has taught me to be successful in every area, not just sports.